Fire.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Baby girl T-ball game, Trey.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Dropping back, it's Wells. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it.
Drive down on that.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Rides to back and leaves it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Great up enough for the first down.
Well, there's the...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. A designed run for the quarterback. Makes a stop in the back.
I know, like that too.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Look at Key. I see you, Key.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
Oh, good ball.
They knock him down.
Good ball.
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
We're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive away. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20.
There he goes.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Dropping back, it's Wells. Quickly complete. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They go to the ground. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They're trying to slow that rush down.
Oh, that's me.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Calls his own number.
Oh, how you get up out of there?
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Good throw. Yeah, not good throw, but good play, Devo.
Too much.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Tried to get there by himself, and he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paulo.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Looking for room, and he's not going to get there. The defense comes up with a huge stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game.
Oh, shit.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, my goodness.
Set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Matt, you wearing the hell out of the bull cap face with tears of joy.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34.
He sneaked it out quick.
Handoff to the single back. Breaks the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground. As soon
Back, looking for room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Wells. Pressure coming.
Look at that.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, it's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Shit.
And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback keeps it.
Good stop.
Zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That is a big win for this defense. They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This boy bro hogging rolling on the floor
Really
laughing.
struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Second down, he'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now on the move.
Oh, block him.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To throw, it's Wells. Still looking, on the move. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the
Gotta get something going on that, man.
big yardage on the return. What a play there. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Running into the open space. Turning it on.
What time? Good.
Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 14 to Louisville. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left.
Oh, good play.
Complete on the comeback. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Wells.
Woo!
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. The tag. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense putting points on the board.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game.
His defense going to
stop throwing.
try to bring us on home and win the game. Dude, we wild.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Oh,
this lead.
man. See, offense can't get nothing going. See, defense going to bring us on.
Tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
What's
With tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
We're doing wild, dog. Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Throw it.
7-yard line.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Looking to buy time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Oh, it's gonna get ugly.
He'll try the left side.
Bro, what the
He's
hell?
got some space.
That's on me.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Looking to throw, it's Wells. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Marshall. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football.
Good play, boy. Good play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Yeah, a nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Now improvising. Rolling right and going deep.
Oh, catch the ball.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerbacks. This guy is virtually
There he goes! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. The give to the tailback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Rides to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
If they can stop him on 3rd down. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Wells. Dances away to buy time. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Tackle.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got his man quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw it. Looking left. A strike downfield. Lots of running room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
The RPO is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Oh, that thing ain't shaking.
Never settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action.
With tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
But they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by just one over Alabama. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Power football with the run. Turning it on. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this week.
CKT.
Get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more. And the extra point was good.
I see you, Key. It's okay, Key. We all fighting for a spot in the playoffs, Key. Go get in there. Don't get in there, Key.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wells. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Boy.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll get it out to the 25.
I know you lying.
Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground.
God
He's in
damn.
open space downfield. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The RPO.
Matt face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
First down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Wells. He'll take a deep shot here. And he pulls it in at the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Got away from the trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. Tripped up for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, good shit.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Finding open areas. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll go right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying the left side. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just...
Talk to me, Devo.
Part getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quarterback extends the play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll lift a
He's outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they force the incompletion throw.
The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally the football. Nice job by the defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the
What I do, Mo?
The stop is...
This guy's in the Heisman picture.
Well, what you mean?
His stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Lost to throw again. Dumps it off in the flats. Beck's going for the goal line.
Come on, let me know.
And the route is on. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
KT, tell them to let me know, KT. Come on, let me know. Well, you stupid. Well, you stupid, dog. They won't let me know. What's up with that on life support? You stupid.
Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. They're trailing by 10 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
They won't let me know. Good. Let me know.
Try to be more productive this time around. Slithers into space. Breaks into
Try to run me over.
Still on his feet. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield.
Yeah, I told him let me know, man.
Defense is all about negative plays. He does a really good job at the quarterback spot.
Do I need to quit?
That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough
I got you, Ellie. I got you.
And his brother texted me on the side.
Every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. You can run in, you can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in the slot position.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Look at Matt face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Ducks lining up, just needing a... Looking for a man. It's Wells.
Oh, go get
There
him.
he goes. He gets it inside the 20. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. He makes a catch.
Damn, he caught that.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making great plays. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Clock stops and we reach the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
The little boys getting down on you, dog.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Oh, come on.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's 4 tackling.
It's going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need
Here's 4 tackling.
With tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
They want to throw it. Here's a heap.
He's got out again.
Get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14.
It's nice to have a running back at the quarterback spot, a guy that can make that second play. Looks like a pass. What can he do? He turns it into a run, finds the end zone, gets the 2-point conversion.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen.
Turning it on. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy.
Oh, man. What happened, Devo?
Right on time.
Right on time.
Joy face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
They gonna pull that plug on me.
Electric plug. Mac playing it off. I know he's hot. Mac, let me finish my CPU game before advance. Club walk. Have your computer game rolling on the floor laughing. That's why you gotta run the clock and get out. Admoj 2313 facts.
Devo, how you want to do it, Devo? 42, 28, 2 minutes. Run this last 2 minutes. No. You want to run this last 2 minutes? If you're watching 42, 28, my ball. Talk to me, Devo. Tell me what's up.
I'm dead as hell, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Yeah.
Correct man, face for me.
Let's see what Devo talking about. The way you come
Love it, goddamn.
Alright, y'all. He said I'm good. I'm about to advance it. Give me about maybe advance to robbery week. week 13 in about, give me about 10 minutes. I'll start working on it.